Go to Chicago. Trump sending the National Guard there to clean up that city too? Morning, Junkyard. Good morning, Skeeta. Is it buffering now? Should be working. It should be working. She jump on you? What are you doing, pumpkin? Huh? Yeah. Think a pretty girl? It will. So, I see where they're going to cut off the federal funding to California, Washington, and New Mexico if they don't straighten up their commercial drivers standards. They want California gets $20 million a year federal aid for their commercial driving. Washington gets 10 and New Mexico gets 7. That's what's going on now. What is Where did I go? According to this, I'm here. I'm not messing with nothing. It's not the internet. It's showing full bars on the internet. It's got to be something with the YouTube algorithm or something. Am I right? I tried to move out of that state. Well, I got my phone is on the same internet, so yes, I did see the doctor. Um, make like a Californian? No. Um, they're going to put me on a new medicine for my arthritis. Um, that's if the insurance company will pay for it. He says it's expensive. Uh, and if they don't pay for it, they're going to put me on infusions, which means every 4 weeks I have to go to the hospital and sit in a chair and get an IV put in me. Well, there is a pill for that, but it's expensive, and it's all determined on your insurance. Now, if I was on Medicaid, for the people that sit on their ass and never earned a thing in their life but get free everything, the insurance would cover it. But being you got to pay for your insurance and your prescriptions, they don't want to pay for it. I know. I should have plenty. Yeah. You would think. I went there. I guess I got there like 20 to 8 or 20 to 9. I was in the office I was in the room by 5 minutes to 9, and I was on the street by 20 after 9. They drew blood, and then, he talked to me for a while. Then they had him come in and draw blood. He's checking what the blood results are, and then he'll determine what they need to go from there. And then it's 45 here right now. So he's making some phone calls, or they're making phone calls to see if they can get the insurance to pay for this medicine. Morning, Mr. Mock. Mr. Mock's a celebrity. He got to park his little Mach 1 on the Michigan State University football field. Home of the Spartans. Yeah, buddy. That's actually a great honor to have that done, I guess. The one and only. That's right. Hey, you guys don't think I watch this stuff. I may not comment, but I do watch. Yep, I bet it was a cool experience. Probably almost as nice as the first time you ever went to a strip joint, huh? I cough up a lung, but I don't think I got any left. Anyways, I left there at 20 after 9. Yeah. And I went to Virginia's Coney Island in Jackson. Yeah, I did send them that Cub Cadet. Anyways, I walked into Virginia's. It was around 9:30, I guess. And I said, "You guys serve hot dogs this early?" They said it's never too early to serve hot dogs. Yeah, I know. So, anyways, yeah. So I went in and I had 2 Coney Islands with mustard and onion. And what the hell's going on with that? I ordered French fries and a root beer. 9:30 in the morning. They do some breakfast there, but I don't ever get to Jackson that often, and I wanted a Coney dog. Now, the next time I go to Jackson for a doctor's appointment, I'm going to go to Jackson, Coney Island, which is next door. No.
Or whatever.
It's still working. You ever been to Jackson, Coney Island there, or Virginia's there, Mr. Mock? I don't want nothing from New York either. Well, when you go to Jackson, if you ever go to Jackson, it's on Michigan Avenue. Or Michigan Street, whatever you want to call it. As you're heading west, it'll be on the south side of the road. And they're both on the same block. One's on one corner and the other one's on the other corner. They do have good Coney dogs. The Virginia's the Coney sauce was a little dry. I wish it would have been a little bit more moist, but it was only 9 o'clock in the morning, 9:30, so I don't know. I know, 2:22. Gas is $3.49 a gallon here. Yeah. I had one of those. It was pretty good.
Nobody will get there like it, probably.
I think Kathy and I are probably going Friday up to Jackson because she wants to go to Sam's Club. So, huh?
And I'm out.
Well, there is also a seafood place on Prospect. I want to go check out one of these days. It has, I can't remember the name of it, but it has fried seafood or chicken. And I guess it's a really good, they have really good food there. So. Not Sambo's, no.
Take,
But anyways, it was pretty good. And then I got home, did some stuff around here. Then Kathy and I, we went to the store. Went to 2 stores. Did we go to 2 stores? No, I can't remember. And she was getting hungry, so we stopped at Subway in the Walmart, and they had a seasoned chicken foot-long sandwich for $5.99. But you have to buy it at the Walmart Subways. It's only at Walmart Subways. Hunter lost that job too. Yeah, yep. I see that they're keeping the logo. They're taking the logo back. Yeah. So I ordered me one of them, and that's what I had for lunch, and that was delicious. That was probably the best Subway sub I've had in a long time. I had it with roasted garlic aioli on it, which is, for you simpletons, is roasted garlic mayo. I worked on the trailer, did some more welding on that, figured out the tailgate on it, started working on that. Crack house, that's right. I know. She'll end up, the CEO of that company, Cracker Barrel, will probably end up being fired by the board of directors. They cannot continue to lose this kind of money because of her actions. Yeah, modernization. Yeah, right. Well, probably because they've already got rid of all that stuff. It cost them a fortune to get it back. They should have, once she started doing something, the board of directors should have said, "Hey, wait a minute, it's worth this long. Why are you screwing with it?" Morning, Kevin. Anyways, that doctor, he come in and he grabbed my fingers and stuff like that. And he said, well, you know, you got a lot of swelling going on there. I said, yeah. No. So you only got like one finger. My middle finger on my left hand is normal, and my thumb on my right hand is normal.
Yeah, too.
My other one's broken because I think they're broken. Like always. Is that
What?
swollen?
Huh?
Your middle finger's swollen. Is your middle finger
Got
swollen?
your pillow?
Yeah.
Water bottle, will you?
This one.
Why is it swollen?
I have arthritis in them all.
You just have, nuh-uh.
Yeah, ad coming up in 55 seconds. Got to pay for this somehow. No.
Wearing Crocs today?
Yeah. I don't have dents. Thought I would wear it.
I like those pants on you.
Me too. There goes that.
I know, I couldn't get it up myself. I almost took a pair of scissors and cut it open.
Well, make the best, stretch it.
I do got that Halloween look. No.
I'll be back.
He looked at my legs. He said, well, you got a little swelling going on your legs. I said, yep. Edema. So you got a sore right there. I said, yeah, I dropped a piece of steel on it the other day and got me. Oh, okay.
Huh?
I didn't even know one there. Besides that.
We're making money. Ads. No.
Yeah.
What do you get? A nurse come by every month or something?
You're not leaving yet. It's nice of you, thinking you're taking off. I'm gonna stand out here.
By the car? Yeah.
You might want to get a coat on because it's chilly.
I plan on it, thank you.
You're welcome. I'm just looking after my baby.
She's like, no, you can stay in the house.
That's my
Good
number.
try. I don't trust people.
I gotta get Papa.
Oh, you just want the my.
Say, how you doing, Karen?
Hi, Junkyard.
I need it.
Yeah, physical therapy. Yeah.
I went to that. Too much energy.
Whenever you're ready.
Guess what time I went to bed yesterday?
9:46.
No, 6:30.
So, anything new with anybody? I went to the scrapyard yesterday after I got home, and I was looking for expanded metal. The scrapyard, there's a scrapyard we have. We got two of them here in town. One of them will let you buy stuff. The other one won't. So, so I drove in there and I looked around. I found a couple of pieces that is the stuff I wanted, but it had already been mangled by the claw or whatever you want to call it, the magnet. I'm looking for expanded metal for the tailgate, but I don't want to. I don't want to have to sit there and straighten it all out either. I mean, this stuff was crinkled up real bad. You got some? Come get it. All right. Yeah. Cody come over last night, and I had him dig out the 2x6s for me. Not yet. Not yet. Shots, everybody, shots. 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 It's 4-shot Wednesday, water glass. Your drinking buddy's back, Junkyard. He's been on a hiatus for a couple of weeks. Morning, Square. Oh, yeah? Making your work for a living, are they? Might drink too much, you're right. Oh, Well, anyways, I'm making everything out of that I'm using for my trailers. I'm making it. I'm using bed frames. So I'm trying to make it as strong as possible with what I have. They are cracking under pressure. Um, but I do need. I need expanded metal for the tailgate because the tailgate is going to be. It's 6 feet wide, but it's going to be 6 feet high. That way, I can pull it down as a ramp and use it to dolly up and or drive a garden tractor or whatever else up on it. But um, They're up 7% this morning? Wow. No, no, no. Well, you know, Cracker Barrel is supposed to be a family restaurant, home cooking. So why are they changing the menu? I have no idea. Why did they change the interior? I have no idea. Because some retard, excuse me, but yes, some retard with a college education and a liberal arts degree said, hey, people don't like that. Well, why didn't they put out a survey first to see if people liked it or not? I mean, that's what they count on all the time, the surveys, don't they? I gotta get me a cup of coffee. You find somebody can open up the milk jug for me. There we go. Uh, family booze where? Anyways, we did go to a second store. I forgot. Went to Monahan's, and today is their sale. But we went and got corn dogs. What else did she buy? Come in. Probably at the Cracker Barrel. His family booze there. There we go. What all did we buy at Monahan's yesterday? Corn dogs, a pumpkin pie,
Salad.
Huh?
Seafood salad.
seafood salad. Is that it?
Buns
And buns.
and cake donuts.
Huh?
And then cake cookies.
Oh, yeah. Some frosted cake cookies, a pumpkin pie, a big one. It's like a 12-inch pumpkin pie.
Oh, them cookies, that's 24 of them.
That's 24 frosted cake cookies. And then 12 brioche bun, hamburger buns. And 5 pounds of corn dogs and 1 pound of seafood salad. And then we went to Walmart to get some other stuff. And then Subway. And then we went to Habitat for Humanity because I didn't know maybe they might have had some expanded metal there. They didn't. I'm back. No. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Oh, I'm telling you. Some days are worse than others, but today, this morning, has been a bad day because I am sore on my hands and wrists and stuff like that. Just the arthritis is just killing me. It rained last night and it's going to rain again tomorrow, but I think the temperature drop is what's really bothering me the worst. You gotta feel bad, Kevin, for making me have to do everything when we was kids, while you sat in the house watching Speedy Gonzales and Bugs Bunny. Look what you done to me. You wore me out. Oh, Keith can do it, huh? He can do it. He can do it. Yeah. Yeah, you got him, man. That's right. And you can tell by his tone that he will have no remorse for what he did. He didn't care as long as he got to stay warm and dry and watch his cartoons. See, you notice he's quiet, right? Yeah. He knows. Yeah. See, I told you he'd show no remorse. Um, I'm telling the truth. Where's Kevin at? Inside watching Speedy Gonzales, maybe Bugs Bunny, Foghorn Leghorn, in the days of our lives, young and restless, yeah. General Hospital, yeah. As the world turns, the edge of night, yeah. I doubt they serve margaritas in Uganda. They should have been quiet because he'd have been, right at home in El Salvador, just a few miles from where he came from. But oh no, they wanted to force their hand. So, there you go. I know. I bet he wishes he didn't listen to that ignorant, liberal arts degree holder. Yeah, they screwed him too. That's right. Yeah. But they do have a lovely singing voice, don't they? Did you hear him singing? Oh yeah. All in their, all them guys in their pink, hot pink shirts or vest or whatever. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They should have sent him to Papua New Guinea. Yeah. You know, where Uncle Josie, or not Uncle Josie, what was his name? Joe Biden's uncle. You know, the one that got ate by cannibals. You know, Uncle Boise. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he probably doesn't want anybody else to help him. But if they'd have sent him to Papua New Guinea, he could have asked, "What's for dinner?" And they could have said, "You." Yeah. I know. Bleeding hearts. I swear. They work so hard for people that are so bad, but they won't say anything or help anybody that deserves it. I hear there's 3 million people signed a petition to show the leniency on that Indian, illegal alien Indian that did a U-turn in the freeway and that van hit him and killed 3 people. 5 detainees a week. There you go. Well, if it's good enough for the alligators, it's good for the ones at Papua New Guinea. Yeah. Anyways, 3 million people signed a petition to show leniency for him. I can just imagine the 3 million people that signed it. I bet none of them are from America. Well, they're either Democrats or none of them, or they're not from America.
Signed what?
Huh?
Signed what?
A petition.
What's that?
It's a piece of paper that they want to have to change something. I know it's some singers. You're right. And I think, they're holding the money back from the truckers or from the states because, in California, Washington, and New Mexico in a month if they don't change. If they don't change their guidelines, the federal government this would only happen for like 1 day and they would change their mind. The federal government would make it illegal for a truck to cross the state line into California, Washington, or New Mexico, or to leave California, New Mexico, and Washington after a certain date. If you stop trade between those 3 states and the rest of the country or the world, it would only take a day, and they'd be signing, a new declaration. Yeah, the point in the south. Go back home. Huh. Oh. So what do you guys want to talk about? Trying to figure out what else to say. We had uh, we had smash burgers last night for dinner. Um, her sister lives in Monroe, and at Monroe Walmart there, they have them box smash burgers for $4 a box. Here in our Walmart, they're $10.99 for the same box. And I said, well, it's got to be a manager special because I've never seen them that way here before. So she was there at the store. She said, do you guys want any? I said, Kathy asked. I said, yeah, we'll get 8 boxes. So that way there's enough because it'll last us until Christmas probably. Our probably gonna. Well, I don't know if we're gonna have a cookout this weekend or not because I don't know if anybody's gonna be here. Our son, he's in our oldest. He's in Columbus right now, and he'll be back Friday night or afternoon, and then leaves Monday morning to go to Boulder, Colorado, or to go to Colorado, and then he won't be back for a couple of weeks after that. Our daughter, right now, she's in Arizona right now for vacation. Her husband and her brother-in-law and sister-in-law, they all went there for vacation for their anniversaries. So, there you go. Most likely. And then if anything, it'll probably just, if we do have a cookout, it'll probably just be me, Kathy, and our youngest. And his kids. Well, my daughter, I think, comes back Saturday or Friday or something like that. But she might be home. I don't know. Other than that, it's about all I know anymore. I was sitting here thinking there is a place in town that sells metal. I'm going to call them and see what a piece of expanded metal is going to cost. That probably will be the servers. One sitting in the rocking chairs with 3 different colored hair and enough hooped earrings to make a log chain. Probably not. We had one up in Jackson. There's one in Toledo. I don't even know if that's open yet still or not, but when we used to go to Tennessee and stuff, we liked stopping at the Cracker Barrel in Kentucky and then having breakfast, lunch or dinner or whatever. But so yeah, why does Walmart have check? Oh yeah, at the front door. They don't. I was confused with cashiers. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Yeah. We actually, when we was at Walmart yesterday, they had cashiers there, and we didn't even have to wait in line. People were walking right by them. Evidently, they didn't know who they were. There's a person just standing there. Yeah, I know. Usually they have just one, right? All right, welcome to Walmart. Now get your shit and get out. All right, everybody. Time for me to get out of here. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care. Prayers and peace. We will see you tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard if you're so inclined to join me. Have a blessed day, everybody. And don't let anybody steal your thunder. Yeah, they do. They keep the police busy. Take care, everybody.